morning, TNT. Man, I didn't know what was going on for a minute. I didn't know if my phone quit or Ray quit. I knew something was going on. All right.
Okay.
All right, man. So, I think
well, you know me. I'm just like that ever-rated bunny rabbit. Keeps going, and going.
Well, I think you told me something about wasn't nobody sending in no donations, so you wasn't going to do it. I think that's what you said, no? Now you the ever-ready bunny. Okay. All right. Let's go in. Let's do it.
All right. We had updates for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Oh, like that? Okay.
Just like that. That might cover the whole segment for the show. We probably could shut down after the updates. But here we go. Saturday.
All right.
U.S. troops are withdrawing from a base near Baghdad. The base will be turned back over to Iraqi troops on Sunday. A recent audit reveals 11 billion dinars stolen from last Wednesday's currency auction. Al-Qadimi is at home today. The violence in Basra is led by Turkish connections. And supposedly, the Sadr group is threatening Al-Qadimi since his return from Washington. In the Sunday update, Prime Minister Al-Qadimi reveals his message to Iranian and militia leaders and also comments on the Emirati-Israeli agreement. A newspaper article suggests that Al-Qadimi is focusing on sovereignty, fighting corruption, and a military training relationship with the U.S. The full article is available here in a separate update thread titled Shafaq News article. Iranian-backed Shiite leaders presented a program to topple Al-Qadimi, but Parliament rejected the plan. And then, early this morning update, a Kurdistan parliament member was on Iraqi TV announcing an agreement with Baghdad for the remainder of the 2020 year and that other agreements will be in the 2021 budget. They are meeting this week for more talks. And those were the updates.
Okay. It also said that the 2020 budget will now be submitted by the end of September, which will give all the particulars for the rest of the year, last few months. And they are working on the 2021 budget that will include all the increases, both to Kurdistan and a breakdown of the budget. So lot of information over the weekend. I don't know if you guys paid any attention to it or not. It explained everything that happened in Washington. It explained most of the agreements and who they were from. If you guys read that article that Ray put out, it talked about the $8 billion of agreements. It talked about some of the requirements to get the money. So even though the agreements are there, when they will see the money, and it's not until they start taking some actions. I did that, which was a good thing. A lot of information came out about the corruption in the CBI for 11 billion dinar. Where Al-Qadimi was going, because he came back, went straight to Basra, where the activist was killed, said it's not going to be tolerated. I like that he told his security personnel, if you're scared, quit. Because I don't need scared security people to go after anybody that's harming the citizens. It's not going to be tolerated. We like the fact that his first day back, he told, if you're not part of the military or the police force, you shouldn't have any guns. Period. He put the statement out there. We're going to remove your guns. That's directed right at the militia. So they know it's not going to work. Like the fact, and that's in Baghdad. If you look at today's articles, he is bringing back the Peshmerga in Kurdistan, and they don't like that. And Tisha said, hey, this pushback. I'm saying, he said, we're going to clean this up, even with my special forces that I'm bringing back to make sure it gets cleaned up. So, you guys saw it. For those who didn't, that, yeah, there was a push in Parliament. They're saying they want to fight him now. They want to topple his government, everything else. But everybody's not agreeing to it. People with common sense are saying what he did, even though we don't know the details, because they don't know the details, he did what he could to make everybody happy. He let the U.S. set a timetable. Again, there's no details. He let everybody else know we need the U.S. We need their education. We need their security until our guys are well trained. We need them protecting our borders until then. And more importantly, like Pompeo said, we need them to help us get rid of the militia. So there's a reason the U.S. is there. In 3 years isn't bad. But as I tell you guys on Friday, him or this administration, neither one of them might not be there in 3 years, so things could change. And if they are, things could still change. Here's the thing we need to look at. He is being very transparent and making sure everybody knows there's a new sheriff in town and the rules have changed. He's absolutely going after corruption. First thing he's going after because he feels that's the biggest thing with the people. And he is doing everything he can do to appeal to the people, so much so, even though he got the job, with the restriction of he wouldn't run in June, he is setting it up so he can run in June, so that the people will require him to run in June. That's why he's doing everything to satisfy the people, because he's not part of either political party. He's going against them all just to get the corruption out. So he has to lean on the people. He has to satisfy them. All a good thing. So really nothing but a bunch of good news for Iraq over the weekend. We're going to see how this week plays out, because he is moving things quick, fast, and in a hurry, trying to get it all done. And it looks good. As far as the banks go, as we talked to some banks over the weekend, they're still at the exchange centers. They're there day and night waiting because they're being told it could happen at any moment. They're not being told the moment, but any moment. So everybody is staying prepared except for you know who. Because when they're back in place, I will surely let you know that we're on it. But everybody else is, which is a good thing. We're hearing confirmation of rates, crazy rates. I'm waiting for an update right now, so don't ask Ray what the rates are. Let me see if we can get them back today. We're waiting. Even though we're getting more confirmation of dong rates, Zim rates being at 33. So we'll see what happens. We're looking good. Friday they said this week. Over the weekend they said this week. And all we can do is hope it's this week. We have more people making contact with wealth managers, or wealth managers making contact with more people. Either way you want to look at it. Advising them that they're being informed this thing is now happening, that people are getting ready for it. So the knowledge of it's real is coming down to more and more in the bank, of being informed that it is real and it is happening. And that's what we want to hear. Because that means it's getting that much closer. Nobody I know can get Dong, Dinar. Still gets them for some reason. I don't know why. And we really need to hear from the guys in Florida who said they had an order of Dinar and Dong to see if that still holds up this morning. I haven't been able to get that information. So other than that, believe it or not, Monday is just like I told you guys it was going to be. A great day. No RV today, which I didn't think it would be, but anything's possible tomorrow. So, Ray, let's get this party started.